Endure. The next day I had to actually once again go to school, and I really would have loved to do nothing else but to be at home. My school days are just horrible, and they keep on being the same each and every day. There was nothing, like literally nothing, that was changed at all. My annoying teachers are annoying, and they are throwing a tantrum about me knowing some stuff and then accusing me to be the liar, which my father usually can deal with pretty quickly, but me alone? There was no chance that I could do anything at all. I mean, who would actually believe the words of a quirkless kid? No one. That is how many people are actually believing me. No one is, and I hated it. What was I supposed to do? I couldn't change people, and it was not as if they were not actually listening to me, but they were actually ignoring me, and I knew this. Of course I couldn't change anything, nor could I change people at all, so I was just dealing with it and enduring. Enduring and enduring and enduring. There was really nothing else I could do. If I was not about to endure at all, then I would hit someone, and that was not an option as well. If I would actually hit someone, then I would for sure gonna get my dad in trouble, and he was a police detective. It was not good for him to come here and just be summoned because his kid was actually a hooligan. No parent wanted this to happen, and I was quite sure that they would actually hate to hear something like that. Mine was not better at all. He would even try to solve the case and expose everything, which would get me into more troubles afterwards. Why should I fight back then? I could just endure it. I knew I could. After all, I endured so much in my life. A bit longer. Just a bit longer till I was done with school. That was all it would take me, and after that, I didn't know what would be after that. Was there an after that? Was there actually something I could do? I was useless, untalented, and I was just a person with so many problems. What should I say? Who would take me in? I knew that there was an afterlife after school, probably some kind of work, but what kind of work? Who knows? Who really knows? I was not someone who could see into the future, nor did I wanted to spend any thoughts on it. I absolutely even hated thinking about it. Welp, school was definitely one of these things that I wanted to avoid like the Black Plague, but oh well. Nothing is changeable here, and so I endured and went through the day. I survived, of course, and after that I meet up with Bakugo, who was beating me up. Endure. That was all that was circling in my head while I was laying on the ground as they were beating me up after school. How pathetic my life was. Oh, how truly pathetic it was. There was not really something I could do at all about it as well. I was pathetic. Kachan. You know what, Deku? Me, huh? Did they stop? Was this it? No, this can't be it. They just started beating me up. Kachan. How about taking a swan dive off a roof and then pray for a quirk in your next life? Did he just tell me that I should die? Is this it? Do people want me dead like my mother? Kachan. Or how about getting as addicted? Me. What? Kachan. Come on, fucker. Everyone knows what happened to your dumb mother. Me. And everyone knows that using their quirk in public is against the law, and yet you are doing it. Kachan. And what you want to do? Run to daddy? Boo-hoo. As if to mock me, Kachan started to make some ridiculous crying sounds and also making these movements with his hands as if he was about to wipe some tears away, but a bit over dramatically as well. This was not something I wanted to see nor hear from him. Whatever happened with my mother had nothing to do with him or anyone. It was a family problem, and I hated it whenever someone would pull my mother through the dirt, and then to actually just have the audacity to continue this act made me angry. I could literally feel how my blood was boiling, and I really wanted to do just one thing: punch him. It was definitely an option, and Kachan was deserving this for sure as well. Thought I couldn't do it. I really wanted it. My blood was even boiling as much as I wanted this, but I couldn't. There was really nothing at all I could do without my father to get into any kind of troubles. If I would even hit Bakugo, then my father would know about this, and if people at his work were idiots, then he could lose his job as well. He was so happy being a detective that I didn't wanted to ruin this. So in the end, I was still on the ground grabbing the death really hardly. I even felt a sharp pain, but I didn't care at all. It seemed as if I had just grabbed a sharp pebble as I was gripping the dirt and looking up to the kids ganging up around me. Bakugo. What motherfucker? Don't know what to say now? Me. Oh, I knew how to tell him off, but there was just no option for this at all. Endure, Izu. Endure it. I can't make Dad lose his job too. I can't just endure it. It seems as enduring was the right choice because they seemed to have their fill after seeing me not respond to any of their taunting anymore. Still, that never meant that I was done with them. I may be calm, I may just endure, but I truly believed in karma, and not only that, but I knew that I would never forget. The first chance I would get, I would and will pay them back immediately for all the years of torture that Bakugo and his gang had put me through. Jerio. Let's leave the sucker. We are late to get home anyways. Jimmy. I agree. Bakugo. Whatever fuckers. Just like that, they each hit me a couple of times before they left me, and I was just sitting there with all the furt in my hand watching them leave. Once they were enough far away, I threw the dirt in front of me. Me. As if. You are the villain here and messed up too, not me. My anger was still there, but there was just nothing I could do about it. The consequences were just too high, and after a bit, I stood up and made my way home.